So today we're going to talk about how to handle oily hair, and I'm going to talk a little bit about how often I wash my hair and what products I use to combat the oil. Let's get started. Okay, so I just basically stepped out of the shower and here we are with the thin hair. And so this is what I do. I wash with the Suave Daily Clarifying Shampoo. It is daily clarifying shampoo, so it's safe to use. If you want a more higher end product, 50-50 shampoo. So it's half cleansing and half regular. It's great. And but you don't have to spend, if you don't want to spend $8 or $9 on that, you can definitely reach for the Suave. You can pick up one of these for a couple bucks. It'll last you an entire year. And I also make this do double duty. This washes my makeup brushes. This washes my glasses on the daily. I put it into this little container. And because I only wash my hair 3 times a week, it's perfect. So if you wash daily, you might not want to wash with this. You could use this intermittently, but it is a daily clarifying shampoo, so it is safe to use every day. Conditioners, regarding conditioners, have a lot of waxes and silicones in them, and they are designed to smooth out your hair shaft. So if you color treat your hair, or if your hair is extremely dry, or if you live in a climate that's extremely dry, these waxes and silicones help to coat the hair shaft, making your hair feel soft and silky. But for those of you out there who feel like you have oily hair a lot and you're combating it a lot, you don't want to put too much back onto your hair shaft, if that makes any sense, and you're just going to have greasier, weighed down hair. And for those of you out there who have finer, thinner hair or less dense hair, and you don't have a lot of hair per square inch, so to speak, and you don't want it weighed down with a lot of product, because that will be a problem for you then when you're styling it. I recommend going with a good clarifying shampoo about 3 or 4 times a week as needed. And then instead of putting conditioner in the shower, you put it on after. And this is the Aussie leave-in conditioner. I've talked about this a lot on my channel, but I'm getting a lot of new subscribers, a lot of new people to my channel. And so I'm getting repeated questions in the comments, which thank you so much for your comments and your questions. I appreciate all of them. About how often I wash my hair. So I wash my hair 3 times a week, and when I do wash, I use the clarifying shampoo and I use this Aussie leave-in conditioner. And this does double duty because it's a semi-heat protectant value to it. It's lightweight and it won't weigh my hair down, which is a plus. So that's why I choose this product, and this lasts me an entire year, maybe even more than a year. You don't need to use a lot of this. I suggest or recommend starting with a few squirts first. When I come out of the shower, I towel dry my hair, and then I'll add a few squirts of this. And this is what I do. Kind of move my hair around a little bit, because you don't want it all in one place. I'd hold it about 1 foot away. 1, 2, 3, 4. And what this does is that it gives me 3 or 4 days of no greasy hair until I wash again. And it's light enough weight that it won't weigh your hair down or affect your style at all. Let's blow dry. The residual layers that are just left that are growing out in the back are causing me a little bit of difficulty at the bottom. They want to kind of tweak out and go different directions. So what I do for that is I just take my flat iron and I go in here like this and I just kind of bend them around. The flat iron. See, to kind of get them to tuck, but this whole area here wants to, it's a tweak fest back here. But I did go back in and cut some more hair off. I went in and took another 1/2 inch to come up a little bit higher so that my grow out would go even faster. So in like 8 weeks, I should have this taken care of and all of these layers should be completely grown down here, which will stop this tweaking problem from going on. And that's just one thing that may happen. It may not happen to you if you go with a stacked A-line and then you decide to grow it out. That just know that some of these layers here are just not going to look that great for a while, but it looks okay right now, and it did help to bring it up a 1/2 inch. As a result of the method of using these two, what the result is beautiful, flowy hair that's not weighed down, that's smooth, that's soft, and it's not weighed down at all. I will get a definite 3 days out of this style that I just did with minimum touch-ups from the flat iron. In the morning, I can just roll out of bed, go to work, and it looks great. And it's going to look that way for about 3 or 4 days, and then I'll need to wash it again because the oils will start coming. Now, this method may not work for you if you don't have gray hair, and the reason that is because when you have gray hair, it's all natural and the hair shaft is not destroyed. There's no damage there, and so it responds very well to this type of situation. But if you're watching my channel and you color your hair, this may not be enough softness for you, if that makes any sense. It may not smooth down your hair shaft enough to satisfy you, and that's why when we color our hair, the hair shaft gets completely damaged and it fractures. Under a magnifying glass, it fractures, not a smooth hair strand, so to speak. And so what you're trying to do when you put a lot of conditioner on that is you're trying to fill in the damaged areas of the hair shaft so that it's smooth. And that's why when you color your hair, you have to deep condition it, because you're trying to get that hair shaft to calm down, and you're trying to smooth in the cracks, if you will, with the silicone and the waxes. And so then you need to use a thicker, more nourishing, moisturizing conditioner. If you have a problem with having oily hair, in a day or two, it's going to be even worse of a problem, because you're going to have all those silicones and waxes on your hair shaft. Then you're going to have your natural oils mixing into that. And that's when we get into a problem where we feel like we have oily hair and it looks dirty and it feels gross and the texture is all yuck, and you have to wash it all out and start all over again. But when you have gray hair, you have a pristine, undamaged hair shaft. And so a light spritz of a leave-in conditioner like this works wonders in giving you the smoothness. This is soft to the touch. It's not product feeling. It doesn't feel like product is in your hair. So your hair moves naturally. It's just wonderful. It saves you from having oily looking hair while you still maintain the movement, and it's easier to style. So thank you so much for watching. As always, I hope this video was helpful. Click subscribe if you'd like to see more of my videos. Click like if you like the content, and we'll catch you next time. Bye.